And welcome to Vermilion Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jen Ashley, and we are on the campus of Sioux Falls Christian. On your screen, you will see the JV game, where with 3:54 to go in the third quarter, Vermilion leads Sioux Falls Christian 35-32. Now, we don't have a score on the C game, but we do know that the C team won. So far 1-0. Hopefully making it 2-0, and wouldn't mind making it a clean sweep today. That'd be awesome. But so this is part of the pregame for Vermilion Tanager basketball here on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton, as well as Vermilion streaming on YouTube. So we do have a pregame coming up for you. Now, this game was rescheduled from Thursday. Now, Thursday it was snowing. It was cold. It was blowing, so Coach Drake and I decided, we're not gonna do an interview. We thought, well, we'll just do one. Maybe we'll tempt fate. We'll see if that helps. Whatever. So we didn't do one. Well, then they announced yesterday, like at about 1:30, 1:45, that they were going to do it today at 3:30. Well, it just wasn't time to get everything set up for an interview. So I do not have an interview with Coach Drake, but I do have an interview with Coach Scouton of Mike Scouton of Sioux Falls Christian that we will play as part of the pregame. But here for the JV game, for the first part of the pregame show, we're just going to talk a little bit about the teams, and then I'll give you a little bit of the action of the game that you're watching. As a Sioux Falls Christian and Vermilion get ready to do battle, it's a battle of 8-0 Sioux Falls Christian versus 7-1 Vermilion. So again, right now, 37-34 with 2:38 to go in the third period. Vermilion leads Sioux Falls Christian in the JV game. And just kind of going over the rankings right now, there wasn't much change in the rankings from the week prior, just because there wasn't a ton of activity. But we had some great action yesterday, and we'll go over those games. And Sioux Falls Christian just hits a three-pointer to tie it up at 37 apiece with 2:25 to go here in the third. I'm going to grab myself a roster. Number 10 is the one who shot that for Sioux Falls Christian. I obviously haven't been keeping stats, but I will give you totals as we go through here. And so number 10 for Sioux Falls Christian is Preston Rarick. Oh, no, those are the freshmen. It's Boston Gertis. So 39-37, Vermilion now leads with 1:57 to go. So we'll keep you up to date on the action. The score will be on the screen, and Jen will be keeping you up to date there. But we're going to take a look at the rankings from this past Monday, the Prep Media poll, and then we'll kind of go through all the action from last night. We had a great game last night with the Vermilion Tanager girls as they defeated Mount Vernon Plankinton. In Mount Vernon Plankinton, they have two great players. One in senior Emily Fox, who is an SDSU signee, and she did not disappoint with 26 points last night. Both teams hit 13 three-pointers. We are not quite sure, but we believe that's a record. At the very least, we think it tied the school record for Vermilion for number of three-pointers made in a game. And so, every player that played for Vermilion hit a three-pointer, from Taylor Roovers to Janaea Cleveland, Chandler Cleveland, Brooklyn Voss, Brooke Jensen, and Taylor Barta. Now, if you were at the game and you were looking at the big Jumbotron up top at the Corn Palace, they had Brooke Jensen with 20 points. She actually had 17. They had attributed Taylor Barta's three-pointer to Brooke. So that was part of it. So again, Vermilion leads. Yeah, that was a three-pointer. That's what I thought. 42-37 with 1:25 to go here in the third period. And so Sioux Falls Christian loses control. They get it out, taking it to the top. And here is Boston Gertis again for three. And takes it back to 42-40. A little attitude there, and nothing wrong with that. And that ball is thrown away along the baseline by Vermilion with 1:04 to go, 42-40. Minute 4 to go in the third period. So it's Sioux Falls Christian 40, Vermilion JV 42. Again, this is the Tanager basketball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. So again, we had a chance to sit down with Mike Scouton. We'll play that between games, between the JV game and the varsity game. We're going to take a look at matchups from around the state last night, as well as some that are going on today. The Vermilion Tanager girls will be playing at the Blizzard Buster Classic in Irene, Wakanda, and we are going to try to deadhead there to bring you that action here on ESPN Radio as well, and as on Vermilion Streaming. Now Landon Cerny gets it down low, and Vermilion puts it back up for 2 points, and that was Carson Priester with the putback. 44-40 with 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Vermilion's JV showing well. Here's a three-point attempt from Sioux Falls Christian. No good, and they're going to call a foul on Vermilion. I believe that's on Luke Jensen, but we'll see. Yep, Luke Jensen with his first. So 23.3 seconds remaining here in the third period as the JV team leads 44-40. Again, we're getting ready to bring you Vermilion Tanagers versus Sioux Falls Christian, and there was a timeout called. That's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back shortly on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion, Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday. Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
And welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're on the campus of Sioux Falls Christian. The Sioux Falls Christian Chargers JV team is taking on the Vermilion Tanagers JV team. 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And there's a putback for the Chargers by Evan Moss. Makes it 44-42, 9 seconds to go. Here's the drive from Landon. Kicks it out to Priester, gets it back to Landon. 2 seconds to go. And there's a three-point attempt, no good. So after three quarters, Vermilion JV 44, Sioux Falls Christians JV 42. We'll be back after these messages on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermilion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermilion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Welcome back as we enter the fourth quarter, 7 minutes to go in this JV game. .650 to go, 44-42. Vermilion leads Sioux Falls Christian. As Sioux Falls Christian gets it down low on the block, and turnaround jumper is up and no good. Offensive rebound to Sioux Falls, and that putback is up and in to tie the game at 44. So 6:09 to go, 44-44. Sioux Falls Christian moving the ball around. As they get it down low, up and in to take the lead, 46-44. Right, there's a steal, and Sioux Falls Christian back, and that is an offensive foul. That'll go back the other way. That ball is out of bounds. That'll go back to Sioux Falls. 5:31 to go, 46-44. Here's Sioux Falls Christian getting it down low, and that is up and no good, but fouled on the shot. And first free throw is up and no good. So 5:16 to go. Vermilion leads, trails 46-44. And the second free throw is in. That is a 3-point lead for all right, and we are back. 4:54 to go, 48-44. Vermilion trails Sioux Falls Christian. We do have the display taken care of. A button got pushed, and sometimes those are hard to get figured out. You don't want to push too many buttons because who knows what's going to happen. And just did get the update from Sports Information. The USD men fall 73-55 to the dreaded Jackrabbits of SDSU. Now the women will be playing later over on Classic Hits 106.3. That three-point attempt is no good, but Luke Jensen with the rebound and the putback makes it 49-46. Here's Sioux Falls Christian for the three-point attempt, and that is, rolls in, rolls out. Rebound for Vermilion to Trenton Thomas. So Vermilion rolls around with the ball. Three-point attempt for Thomas, and that is good. Nothing but net. Ties it up at 49-49 with 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter of this JV action. Again, so we'll keep that on the screen for you. And again, just a reminder, Vermilion, Sioux Falls Christian is ranked number 1 in the Class A poll. They received 13 out of 14 first-place votes. Dakota Valley is ranked 2nd. Hamlin 3rd, Sioux Valley 4th, and Pine Ridge, Vermilion's Monday opponent, is ranked 5th. And here's Vermilion down on the block, up and no good. That ball is out of bounds off of Sioux Falls Christian. Vermilion to inbound the ball with 3:27 to go. Also receiving votes, Rapid City Christian and Hot Springs. In Class AA this week, Harrisburg number 1, followed by Mitchell, Roosevelt, O'Gorman, and Washington. Class B, Castlewood, DeSmet, White River, Viborg, Hurley, and Del Rapids St. Mary. Also receiving votes, Canastota, Leola Frederick area, Faith, and Wessington Springs. Turnaround jumper for Luke Jensen. Luke Jensen, a 6'3" freshman Looks to be maybe one of the next big players for this Tanager team. And here's the three-pointer for Sioux Falls Christian. Rolls off the back iron. There's the rebound for Trenton Thomas. Vermilion leads 51-49. 3 minutes to go. And that ball is knocked away, but that is a foul on Sioux Falls Christian on number 4, Tegan Green. Tegan Green with his second personal, second team. And a timeout is being taken. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more with Vermilion JV leading 51-49 on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion, Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermilion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase.
All right, back here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota on the campus of Sioux Falls Christian, where, as we watch the JV action, Vermilion leads Sioux Falls Christian 51-49 with 2:59 to go. Again, I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jen Ashley. The first of two games that we'll be bringing you today. Nice turnaround jumper by Trenton that would not fall, but Sioux Falls Christian with the rebound. Again, the Sioux Falls Christian team is, the varsity is ranked first in Class A. I believe they won last night, and turnaround jumper there is good. Ties it at 51. That was hit by number 23, Canyon Prinz, a 6'2 sophomore for Sioux Falls. Here's Trenton Thomas at the top of the key. And that ball is knocked away. They call a foul on number 14 for Sioux Falls. That is Drew Netchis, the sophomore, 6'1 forward for Sioux Falls. Vermilion will inbound the ball. 2:13 to go. Hopefully we have better audio than we had last night. It seems like it. Looks like it on the screen, so hopefully. It looks like I have a bad port, and so we will keep working that. So here's the drive for Vermilion. That was Cade Roovers. And there is a shot for Sioux Falls Christian with 1:43 to go. They lead 53-51. That is a nice move by Frankie Orr, up and under. Hakeem Elijahwan would have been proud on that one. 53-53 with 1:19 to go. Sioux Falls Christian moving the ball around the three-point line. Gets it to the top of the key. Over to the right. Three-pointer, and that is, oh, good. That is Boston Gertis. Boston Gertis looks like he's a player. So 54.1 seconds left. Vermilion trails 56-53. And you are listening to or watching Vermilion Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermilion trails 56-53 to Sioux Falls Christian here in the fourth quarter of the junior varsity matchup. And there's a timeout being taken. That is a full timeout, so we'll take one as well here on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton. This is a Murph's Appliance timeout. Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion for all of your appliance needs. We'll be right back.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermilion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermilion.
All right, we are back. 54 seconds remaining, and Vermilion trails 56-53. That is according to the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We just came out of a Murph's Appliance timeout, and you are listening to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. And so last night, Sioux Falls Christian defeated Madison 83-45 in Madison. And Dakota Valley defeated Tri-Valley 86-53. I think that puts Dakota Valley just one, maybe two wins away from the all-time South Dakota record held by the Armor Packers. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. Here's a three-point attempt for Vermilion, and that is good. And that was by Luke Jensen. I told you that Luke Jensen might be the next big thing here for Vermilion. Ties it at 56, 36 seconds to go, 29 seconds on the shot clock. Sioux Falls Christian moving the ball around. Not looking for the last shot because there's time remaining. There's a 7-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Gertis drives in, kicks out, three-point attempt. That is no good. Rebound to Sioux Falls Christian. Gertis for three, no good. Rebound again. And there's a timeout being called by Sioux Falls Christian, I believe. Sioux Falls Christian with a timeout. We're just going to keep it right here. This timeout, though, is brought to you by Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion. Murph's Appliance for all of your appliance needs. Again, 13.5 seconds remaining. Vermilion 56. Sioux Falls Christian 56. As I was saying, Dakota Valley, they are only maybe one or two wins away from the all-time record held by the Armor Packers of the early 80s. But they play Hamlin tonight. Hamlin is 8-2 and ranked third in Class A. That's a neutral site match at the Corn Palace. Then if they get past that, they play this Sioux Falls Christian team on January 25th here in Sioux Falls. So, I'm not sure exactly which of those will get the record, but boy, they could not have a bigger challenge to get there. And then after that, the part of the DAC-12 NEC Challenge or NEC Clash in Madison. Then they take on Elk Point Jefferson. Then they take on this Tanager team on February 6th, and that is at Dakota Valley. So Dakota Valley is a team to watch just because of that record at the very least. So in other A action last night for the boys, it was Webster area over Sisseton, Flandreau over McCook Central Montrose. So here's Boston Gertis, 10 seconds to go. Sioux Falls Christian playing for the final shot. Gertis kicks it out top. And 2 seconds, three-pointer, no good. We're going to overtime. We are going to overtime in the JV match, 56-56. We'll be right back after these messages for some bonus JV basketball on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
The First Bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back as we begin overtime. It's a 2-minute overtime period. First shot by Sioux Falls Christian. is no good, and there's a foul on the rebound. And that is the 5th team foul, as fouls do not start over at the end of a fourth quarter for overtime. So Vermilion will go to the line. It'll be Hunter Morse, the 5'10 sophomore guard, going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and off the back iron for Hunter. Second free throw for Hunter is up and good. Vermilion has that 57-56 lead with a minute 50 to go. Here's Boston Gertis. Gets it down to the right corner, back to Gertis. Gertis has hit a number of three-pointers since we've been here. Gets it up top, and oh, that pass from number 14, Drew Netchus, is a little errant, and so that'll go back to Vermilion with a minute 34 to go. Again, 35 seconds on the shot clock. So here's Trenton Thomas. And there's another foul. And that's going to send Hunter Morse to the line again. With a minute 22 to go. It looks like that was on Boston Gertis. That is his 4th. So all of a sudden they have to be concerned about him fouling out. Morse with his first free throw up and good. Makes it 58-56 in favor of Vermilion. You'd love to get this, require them to hit a three-pointer just to tie it. Morse's second free throw is up and ooh, no good. Off the front rim, here's Gertis up to the left-hand side. Kicks it down on the block, up and no good. Rebound, Sioux Falls Christian out to Gertis, 4-3, that's no good. That'll be off the right side. Rebound, Sioux Falls Christian up, no good. And they try to get a rebound, they try to put it back, no good. Finally, rebound to Cade Roovers. Wow. Under a minute to go here in the overtime. Vermilion leads 58-56. There's a 25-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Luke Jensen. Jensen with the short jumper. That is too strong. But the rebound to Frankie Orr. Out to Trenton Thomas. No good for the three-point attempt. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sioux Falls Christian can play for the last, but they will not. Here's a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound, Vermilion by Cade Roovers. 27 seconds to go on the game clock and shot clock. And there is a foul by number 4, Tegan Green. Tegan Green with his 3rd personal. And that will send Trenton Thomas to the line. 23.2 seconds remaining on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Here's the first free throw, up and no good. Boy, you'd love to make more than 50% of your free throws here at the end, but here's a timeout being called. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. Again, 23.2 seconds remaining on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermilion leads 58-56. This timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance. Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion. The place to go for all of your appliance needs. Just again, looking at scores from last night, I believe this one that says it's still in the second in Dupree, between Dupree and McLaughlin, I believe that's probably finished by now. So that might be a little bit of an error. Little Wound defeated Wakpala. Bennett County over Lyman. Great Plains Lutheran defeated Sioux Falls Lutheran in the Battle of Lutherans. Millbank over Florence Henry. Canton defeated Beersford. Stanley County over Potter County. Aberdeen Roncalli defeated Northwestern. Custer over Hill City. Hot Springs defeated Lakota Tech, and Sturgis Brown defeated Lead Deadwood. Spearfish defeated Red Cloud, and no score in Burke Wagner. There, hits the second one. Makes it a 3-point lead. They gave it to the wrong team again. It's 59-56 with 17 seconds to go. There's a short little jumper, no good. Rebound, Roovers. No, Trenton Thomas with that one. So 59-56, 13 seconds to go. Thomas, if he can hit one of these two, should seal it. That makes it a 4-point game. As long as you don't foul him on a three-pointer, you should be able to salt it away. So again, they won the C game, and they're now leading 59-56 with 13.2 seconds to go. First free throw from Thomas is up and good. That's a 4-point lead for Vermilion with 13.2 seconds to go in the JV game. This one really will seal it, even if you foul on a three-pointer. And there we go. Vermilion JV is going to win. Score is 61-56. Boston Gertis at the three-point line. Long three-pointer for Sioux Falls Christian, no good. Gertis tries for the three, and that's no good. That clock is just going to run out, and that is going to be the ball game. Vermilion Tanager JV team defeats Sioux Falls Christian 61-56. So when we come back, we'll be back with our First Dakota National Bank pregame show and Tanager basketball on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton. And Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Interior technicians.
I'm ready for my big role, Jerry.
What do you mean?
You said I'd be in your next 30 commercials.
No. I said Intech has over 30 years of commercial cleaning experience. You know, like offices, so they can ensure happy visitors and a healthy workforce.
So the shoot's in an office? I can make that work.
Oh my goodness. When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermilion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermilion.
Eliminate the wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling Comfort Care and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermilion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Vermilion Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, serving the community in ag, commercial, and personal lending for over 150 years. First Dakota National Bank. We are getting ready to bring you one of the big matchups of the day. Vermilion is not receiving votes in the most recent Prep Media poll, but they are 7-1, having defeated a number of quality teams. They are taking a Sioux Falls Christian Chargers team that is 8-0. And ranked first in the most recent South Dakota Prep Media poll. And so it's going to be quite a matchup. It'll be a test for this Vermilion team. We're going to take a look at the teams, but first let's take a look around the state, brought to you by Vermilion Medical Clinic. Today, Florence Henry defeated Alcester Hudson at Dakota State University. This is boys action, 61-55. Hanson defeated Clark Willow Lake, 66-64. At the Corn Palace. Also at the Corn Palace, Howard defeated Winter 54-43. At Garrettson, Coleman Egan defeated Garrettson 68-65. Bowman County, North Dakota defeated Belfouche 52-16. Laverne, Minnesota leads Esteline Hendricks at the start of period 3. And I should say Bowman County, North Dakota leads Belfouche. That's at the half. DeSmet leads St. Thomas More 34-18 with 7 minutes to go in the third. Flandreau and Parker will do battle today. Crow Creek and Todd County, Beersford and Chester area. Colomb and Bennett County, Sioux Valley and Rapid City Christian in a great matchup at the Corn Palace. Rapid City Christian is receiving votes and is 8-1. Sioux Valley is 10-0 and in fourth. Lee Deadwood and Hot Springs, Wall versus Custer, Elkton Lake Benton versus Mount Vernon Plankinton. Langford area and North Central, Miller versus McLaughlin. Dakota Valley and Hamlin in another one of the big matchups of the day. In AA, Rapid City Stevens defeated Brookings 59-38. Watertown over Rapid City Central, 31-21. Huron and Sioux Falls Jefferson, Brandon Valley and Aberdeen Central, and O'Gorman and Sioux Falls Roosevelt will do battle. Also in Class B, Canby, Minnesota defeated Oldham Ramona Rutland 80-48. Gregory over Ipswich at the Corn Palace, 55-51. Howard over Winter, 54-43. Lockheed Parley Valley, Minnesota over Lower Brule at Dubrook Area High School, 66-52. Waverly South Shore and Britton Hecla will do battle. Aberdeen Christian and Sioux Falls Lutheran. Beersford and Chester area. Colombe and Bennett County. Ulrichs and Crazy Horse. Omaha Nation and Flandreau Indian. Strasburg, Zeeland out of North Dakota versus Harriet Selby area. Bison versus Grant County Mott Regent. Wall versus Custer. Langford area North Central. White River versus Del Rapid St. Mary's in a top 5 battle at the Corn Palace. Minneota, Minnesota versus Dubrook area. And in a big matchup, I think a rematch from last year's state tournament, number 4 Viborg Hurley at 6-1 takes on 10-0 and number 1 Castlewood. That's your look around the state, brought to you by the Vermilion Medical Clinic for boys action today. Also a reminder, later tonight we will have the Vermilion Tanager girls as they take on the Florence Henry Falcons. We'll be back with our interview with Mike Scouton right after these messages on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermilion.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, your floral and gift store on the corner of 15th and Broadway. We have what you need this holiday season. The freshest flowers and plants, home decor, candles, games, puzzles, socks, a great foodie corner, and of course beautiful jewelry, because we love things that sparkle. Be sure to stop by and see all that we have. It will surprise you. Shop local, shop Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, your floral and gift store.
Welcome back to Vermilion Tanagers basketball on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion, Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube as we get ready to bring you Vermilion Tanagers versus the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. Vermilion comes in at 7-1. Sioux Falls Christian comes in at 8-0. We had a chance to sit down with Mike Scouton, the coach of the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, and here's what he had to say. Welcome back to our coaches conversation, and on the line we have the coach for the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, Mike Scouton. Coach, it's snowing. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, it's been going well, and but really, honestly, just eager to have a game here tonight. So hopefully we can get her in.
Yeah, and I mean, really, one of the bigger matchups in the state tonight. Your team is 7-0, top ranked in Class A, and I tell you, talking to Coach Drake, he said one of the best teams in the state. I was at Quarterback Club in Yankton yesterday. Coach Haynes of Yankton, who you guys will play later this season, says one of the top teams, not just in Class A but in the state. To what do you attribute your success this season?
Well, really, it just comes down to we've got some good players, and we've been blessed with a really good group of guys right now. We don't have any seniors, but got a very good junior class, a good sophomore class. We've got a freshman that's starting, so we just got a really good core group of young players right now, and they love the game. And so they put a lot of time in. They played a lot of basketball over their young lives, so They really have a high basketball IQ. And so just between being smart players and having some really good skills, it's going to lead to success. And so far, that's kind of what's happened for us.
Well, and success is exactly right. And it's not like you're taking on what might be considered cupcakes. You're beating Lennox to start the season. You take on O'Gorman and beat them by almost 20. Then you take on that powerhouse from Minnesota, De La Salle, and you take a win there. Hamlin, the number 2 or number 3 team, they take you to the limit, but you come through. How does it feel to know that you guys have even been tested? It's not like, we've coasted to this 7-0 record. We've been tested. You've been, your kids have had to come up big in the end. How much value is there in that as you go through the season?
Well, I personally believe it's extremely valuable. And that's kind of why we have the schedule that we do. I just believe that we need to play good competition, as much good competition as you can, in order to make yourself better. And so we've scheduled a really challenging schedule, and I feel that by doing so, and you might lose some games along the way, but even so, I just feel that playing that tough, challenging schedule makes us better, and will hopefully suit us well once the postseason starts.
Well, and that's exactly right. And like you said, you're a team, not senior, no seniors. You're a young team, have a freshman starting. Who are some of the leaders on this team? And, some are statistical leaders and some are more maybe emotional leaders or just on-court leaders. Who are players that you rely upon and know going into a game that this person's going to be there for you?
Yeah, I'll probably just mention our 2 returning starters in Griffin Goodberry and Cole Snyder. They started for us last year as sophomores, and and a lot was going to be expected of them this year, and they haven't let us down. They've been there every game so far. They also provide not points and rebounds and so forth, but they also provide some good emotional leadership, encouraging teammates and lifting them up. And so those 2 kids have really probably been the core of our team so far this year, and have been there night in and night out. So we're getting really good contributions from our other players as well. And the one thing I like about this team, I feel we have some depth. And so if one player is not having a good night, someone always seems to step in and lift them up. So, those 2 kids in particular have been really good. But as a team, I've been very pleased with how well we've performed so far this year.
Well, and you mentioned your depth, and just looking at your stats, you can get that feel that after the top 2, it's just the points very, very close together, but there's so many that are averaging 5, 6, 7 points a game. It does look like you have contributors every night that you've got these 2, and then the people that are able to contribute, and that does lead to success. Not being able to know that. Okay, somebody's going to step up here and there. And that's kind of the mindset of Vermilion. They kind of have their big 4, and it seems like each night maybe 2 different ones are stepping up. And I think Vermilion might be a little bit of a surprise to people this season, not knowing what to expect. Not a ton of size, but they really seem to be clicking on all cylinders as a team. What do the Tanagers bring to the table that you view as some challenges for your squad?
Well, what I really like about Vermilion is what they do on defense. Coach Drake does a really great job in preparing them. They make it hard to score for their opponents, and they just play so hard. Their kids are willing to take charges. They're just hard-nosed, tough kids, and that can present a challenge to the teams that they're playing, especially when you're trying to score against that. And then offensively, they're they're multifaceted, I guess, in skills. They got kids who can drive to the basket well, and then they have kids who can shoot it well, and so they present problems offensively for their opponents as well, because they can do so many different things. So, they're just a good, well-rounded team on both sides of the ball, and as I mentioned, Coach Drake does a great job with them. And so I think they're going to, challenge anybody who they play this year on their schedule.
Well, and I think that's exactly right. Well, I think we're in for a great matchup tonight. I'm looking forward to it. And, Coach, best of luck, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I really appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Coach Mike Scouton of the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers here on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, and Vermilion Streaming on YouTube. Actually, scratch that. It is just on Vermilion Streaming on YouTube. We'll be right back after these messages from our Vermilion sportscasters.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
For the Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermilion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing, like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermilion.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where we get ready to bring you the Vermilion Tanagers at 7-1, facing number 1 and 8-0 Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. Well, for the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, they are led in scoring by Griffin Goodberry, the 6'10 junior forward, who at 6'10 will be a problem for Vermilion. He averages 18.4 points per game and 9 rebounds. Second is leading scorer Cole Snyder, the 6-foot junior guard, averaging 14 points, 2.9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. They also get production from Brant Wassner, 7.8 points per game, along with Cooper Goodberry, a 6'3 sophomore forward at 7.1 points and 3.3 rebounds. And we are going to pause for the national anthem.
Now, as everyone stands, we ask that you please face the flag as we
So they're introducing starting lineups for Vermilion. It will be number 20, Connor Rohrig. Number 22, the freshman, Bryson Skogsberg. Our other senior, Zone Robinson. Then number 24, junior, Carter Hansen. And finally, leading scorer on the team, number 33, sophomore, Trey Hansen. So again, Hansen, Robinson, Rohrig, and Skogsberg, the starting five for Vermilion. And then you'll see a lot of Landon Cerny and Cole Tweeten today for Vermilion. So starting for Sioux Falls, number 3, Cole Snyder. As well as 6'2 junior Jude Van Donkersgood. The 6'3 sophomore forward, Cooper Goodberry. The 6'10 junior Griffin Goodberry. And the 6'3 freshman guard, Brant Wassenaar. So it's Snyder, Van Donkersgood, Goodberry, and Wassenaar. Also, again, contributing Bennett Wassenaar and Carson Nichols. So we're getting ready to start here from the friendly confines of Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jen Ashley. You are watching Vermilion or listening to Vermilion Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Again, all timeouts sponsored by Murph's Appliance. Our look around the state brought to you by Vermilion Medical Clinic. And every scoreboard mention is brought to you by Midwest Ready Mix. So, in what might be a height disadvantage, it's number 22, Griffin Goodberry, to jump for Sioux Falls Christian, and 6'4", Carter Hansen jumping for Vermilion. And Sioux Falls Christian wins the jump. All right, so Sioux Falls Christian in the white uniforms with blue lettering and gray trim. And they get it into Griffin Goodberry, and he gets his own rebound, and that is a quick 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls Christian. Trey Hansen with Vermilion in those black uniforms with red and white piping, with red lettering and white trim. Here's Zone Robinson at the top of the key, guarded by Griffin Goodberry. Over to Bryson Skogsberg for the long three. That is going to be just off, but rebound by Carter Hansen. Hansen doing what Hansen be doing. He's a rebounding machine. Skogsberg tries another three, and that one is off. Rebound by number 4, Jude Van Donkersgood. Here's Sioux Falls Christian running their offense. Out to the left, they get it down to Jude Van Donkersgood. Van Donkersgood brings it back around to the top. They get it down to Griffin Goodberry. Goodberry kicks it back out, and here's Cole Snyder, drives in. Nice fake, and that is another quick two. It's 4-0 in favor of Sioux Falls Christian with 6:51 to go in the first quarter. Trey Hansen, picked up by Brant Wassenaar, gives it off to Zone Robinson at the top of the key, guarded by Van Donkersgood. Zone kicks it out to Carter Hansen. Hansen for three! Carter Hansen with a nice three-pointer, nothing but net, makes it 4-3 with 90 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Van Donkersgood gets it down to Goodberry. Goodberry drives in. Passes too hard, stolen away by Zone Robinson. Not sure what they called a double dribble. Okay. I was writing down a stat there, and so Sioux Falls Christian gets the ball back. Here's Snyder. Snyder for a long three, and that is good. Snyder with a quick 5 points. 7-3, Sioux Falls Christian. Carter Hansen for a long three, and he's feeling it. Carter Hansen with 6 points. Makes it 7-6 in favor of Sioux Falls Christian. 5:57 to go. And here's Griffin Goodberry for three, no good. Rebound, Trey Hansen. Zone goes in, and that is blocked, but there's a foul on the block. I believe that's by Griffin Goodberry. We'll see who they called on. Nope, they called it on Brant Wassenaar. That's Wassenaar's first personal, first team, as we have 5:46 to go. Zone Robinson going to the line to shoot two as it was in the act of shooting. First free throw is up and good for Zone. Tie game at 7-7. Second free throw And that gives Vermilion their first lead of the game. 8-7, Vermilion leads. 5:45 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Sioux Falls Christian gets it down to Griffin Goodberry. Gets it up to Wassner, and Wassner puts it in. Makes it 9-8 in favor of Sioux Falls Christian. We might be in for a high-scoring match tonight. Here's Connor Rohrig, gets it off to Bryson Skogsberg. Back to Rohrig. Out to Zone. Zone picked up there by Van Donkersgood. Kicks it out to Skogsberg for three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound there by Cole Snyder. 5:12 to go. Vermilion trails 9-8 to Sioux Falls Christian. That ball is knocked out of bounds off of Brent Wassner. That'll go back to Vermilion. So they will inbound with 5:06 to go. Trey Hansen will bring the ball up again. Out there for Vermilion. Trey Hansen, Carter Hansen, Bryson Skogsberg, Connor Rohrig, and Zone Robinson. Here's Trey Hansen driving in, kicks it out to Rohrig. Rohrig for three, and that is short. Jude Van Donkersgood with the rebound. Kicks it out to Wassner. Wassner for three, and that is good. Wassner with a quick 5 points. Makes the score 12-8 with 4:40 to go. Carter Hansen thought about the three. Drives in on Goodberry, gives it off to Skogsberg. Skogsberg misses. Boy, the way Goodberry came down with his hand, you would have thought they would have called a foul, but they did not. Here's Wassner. Gets it over to Griffin Goodberry. Or Cooper Goodberry, sorry. Cooper gets it up to Snyder. Snyder back to Cooper Goodberry for three, and that is good. Holy moly. Makes the score 15-8. With 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter, Zone Robinson thought about the three. Gets it over to Carter. Carter drives in, and he is fouled on the shot by number 5, Cooper Goodberry. That'll be Goodberry's first, team's second, and Hansen will go to the line to shoot two. Sioux Falls Christian has scored 8 unanswered points. Vermilion led at one point 8-7. First free throw for Carter is up and good. Gives him 7 points on the night. Checking in for Rohrig is Landon Cerny. Hansen's second free throw up and good. So 8 points for Hansen. Scored 20 points out last time against Elk Point Jefferson, his best output of the season. Here's here's Bennett Wassner. Then they get it to Carson Nichols. No good. They get it into Griffin Goodberry. Up and good. Goodberry with 4 points now. 17-10. Vermilion trails with 3:27 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Here's Zone Robinson. Drives in, kicks it out to Skogsberg. Skogsberg kicks it back out to Robinson. Robinson drives, spins, up with the right hand, and no good. But Hansen knocks it into the hands of Zone Robinson. Nice play by Carter Hansen. And here's Trey. Trey for three, no good. And they're going to call Landon Cerny for a foul. That'll be Landon's first, team's first. So 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Vermilion trails 17-10. There's a pass to Van Donkersgood. Gets it back to Carson Nichols. Long three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Trey Hansen. Hansen drives. And they're going to call an offensive foul or defensive foul. And that is on Cole Snyder. That is Snyder's first, team's third, so Vermilion will inbound. Trey drives in, goes up with the left hand, and they're going to call him for a travel. Makes it 17-10, 2.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Very hectic pace. Here is Bennett Wassner, gives it to Carson Nichols, back to Wassner. Drives in, kicks it over to Goodberry. Goodberry, back to Wassner. Cross-court pass. Here's Cole Snyder. Back out to Wassner, 4-3, no good. That rebound, Carter almost had it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Sioux Falls Christian. So Trey Hansen walks the ball up. It's off to Trey. Trey drives in, goes up, and he is fouled on the shot, I believe, by Jude Van Donkersgood. Nope. They're going to call it on 24. Carson Nichols, his first personal. Fourth team, but Hansen was fouled on the shot, so it's 17-10. First free throw up and no good for Trey. Second free throw is good. Makes the score 17-11. Vermilion has been outscored 10-3 over this stretch. Griffin Goodberry for three, no good. And that putback by Cole Snyder is good. Gives Snyder 7 points on the night. Afternoon. Trey Hansen for three, no good. Rebound, Griffin Goodberry. Goodberry gets it out to Carson Nichols. Nichols over to Van Donkersgood for three. Makes it 22-11. Carter Hansen drives in, met there by Griffin Goodberry, gets it out to Trey. Trey drives in, spin move, pull-up jumper, and Carter Hansen with the putback. Carter Hansen now has 10 points on the afternoon, makes it 22-13. Vermilion needs a stop with 58 seconds to go as the clock does run. Here is Cole Snyder, gets it into Griffin Goodberry. Goodberry picked up there by Hansen. Here's Snyder for three, no good. And that rebound is to Zone Robinson. Vermilion can play for almost last shot, about 7-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Three-pointer for Bryson Skogsberg off the back iron, hits the top of the backboard. So that is out of bounds. That will be back to Sioux Falls Christian. 30.9 seconds. Now the shot clock is off. They will probably play for the last shot. They're walking the ball up. It's Carson Nichols out there along with Jude Van Donkersgood, Bennett Wassenaar, Cooper Goodberry, and Brant Wassenaar. Long three-point attempt for Carson Nichols, and that is good. Makes it 25-13. 3 seconds to go. Zone Robinson for three, no good. And after one, Vermilion trails 25-13. We'll be back after these messages on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermilion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermilion.
Sherco in Vermilion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermilion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermilion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian. 25-13 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermilion trails Sioux Falls Christian. Vermilion begins with possession. Here's Bryson Skogsberg into the lane. Euro step up with the left hand and good. So 25-15. Vermilion needs a stop. That is what they need, is a stop. Good motion offense by the Sioux Falls Christian team. That's how they get those open threes. And here's another three-point attempt, and that is good for Jude Van Donkers. Good. Not great, though. He's not Van Donker's great. Here's Carter Hansen. Gets it over to Zone. Zone to Skogsberg. Skogsberg over to Rohrig. Over to Trey. Trey drives in. And that is blocked attempt by Brant Wassner will end up in a foul. I believe that will be Wassner's second personal. Trey Hansen to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. Makes the score 28-16. Like I said, Vermilion just needs to get a stop. They haven't been able to yet, and that second free throw is up and good for Trey. 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. 7:13 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. 30-16, Sioux Falls Christian leads Vermilion. And this timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance. Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion, your home. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I thought that score, whoever's running the scoreboard did this during the JV game too. So it's 28-17. And 7:13 to go. And so this timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance. Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion. For all of your appliance needs, stop and talk to Murph. All right, on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, 7:13 to go. Vermilion trails 28-17. Here's Jude Van Donker's good. There's the drive and the kick out to Cole Snyder. No good. Rebound, Bryson Skogsberg. And that's a stop. That's what Vermilion needs. Now they need to score. Skogsberg for 3. That's off. Tried to get his own rebound. It's into the hands of Cole Snyder. Van Donker's good with the ball. Gets it down to Nichols. And they're going to call a foul on Vermilion. On Connor Rohrig. That'll be Connor's first personal, first team of the quarter. Carson Nichols will go to line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. (29-17). Vermilion trails by 12 with 6:39 to go here in the second period. Next free throw is up and good for Nichols. He now has 5 points on the day. So 30-17. Here's Carter Hansen over to Trey at the top of the key. Vermilion needs to score, but then they need stops. They need to be able to convert, get a nice 5-point, 6-point difference here. Here's Zone Robinson. Down on the block, turnaround jumper, up and no good. Griffin Goodberry with the rebound. Here's Cole Snyder. They kick it out to Cooper Goodberry. No good, but Griffin gets the rebound and has it knocked away, knocked out of his hands, and they're going to say it remains with Sioux Falls Christian. So inbounding for Sioux Falls Christian will be Bennett Wassner. So Bennett Wassner, Cole Snyder, Griffin Goodberry, Cooper Goodberry, and Carson Nichols. Turnaround for Griffin. Goodberry is good. Here's Connor Rohrig on the left-hand side, gives it over to Trey. Trey looks to drive in, goes up, and unable to connect. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Hansen. Carter, that is. And Carter is fouled on the shot. So that is on Griffin Goodberry. That'll be his first personal. Second team. Hansen will go to the line to shoot 2. Vermilion trails by 15, now 14 with 5:43 to go. It's 11 points on the day for Carter. That's 12. So here's Carson Nichols bring the ball up. 32-19 Vermilion trails. That is up and in way too easy is what for Cole Snyder on that one. That's what Coach Drake is going to say. Here's Trey Hansen. Gets it over to Rohrig. Rohrig picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Zone. Zone drives in, kicks it over to Carter. Carter Hansen drives. fakes the three. And there's going to be a foul called on, I believe, Cooper Goodberry. That'll be Cooper's second. Team's third. Vermilion will inbound the ball here. Carter Hansen looks to drive the baseline, picks up his dribble. Gets it to Trey. Trey's trapped in the corner, gets it back to Carter. Carter drives in, gets it off to Zone, and Zone has it blocked. And that is knocked out of bounds by Carter Hansen. That 6'10 presence of Griffin Goodberry is just, it's hard to defend. On either the offensive or defensive end. Here's Sioux Falls Christian. They get it down to Goodberry. Goodberry guarded by Carter. Kicks it over to Snyder. And here's Van Donkers, good for three. No good. Rebound Sioux Falls Christian. Put back, no good. Rebound Skogsburg. Carter Hansen in the lower right corner. Drives in. Kicks it over to Landon Cerny, but he stepped on the baseline. So that'll be a turnover to Sioux Falls Christian with 4:28 to go. Vermilion trails 34-19. That's the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. And again, you're listening to Vermilion Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Here's Sioux Falls Christian moving the ball, gets it out to Goodberry. Goodberry hits it down to Van Donkers, good. Here's Carson Nichols for three, and that is good. Carson Nichols with his second three-pointer gives him 8 points on the game. Trey Hansen, no good, gets his own rebound, but an errant pass. So a timeout was called. We'll take one as well here on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK Vermilion Yankton. This timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion. And welcome back to Vermilion Tanager basketball on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. There's 3:52 remaining in the second period. Vermilion trails 37-19. Just so far, the three-point shooting for Sioux Falls Christian is just so much. They've already hit 7 3-pointers. Goodberry, just the turnaround jumper in the paint. And when you have that you have to defend, it just makes it so tough. That gives Goodberry 8 points on the game. Here's Trey Hansen. Gives it off to Carter. Ball is stolen by number 24, Carson Nichols. Gives him 10 points on the game. He is the first Sioux Falls Christian in double figures. Zone kicks it out to Cerny. Over to Skogsburg for three. No. Rebound, Goodberry. Goodberry gets it out to Cole Snyder, gets it ahead to Nichols. Nichols traveled, no call. Goodberry for three, way off. Rebound by Skogsburg. Skogsburg pass is knocked away and stolen, and there is Cole Snyder for three. Cole Snyder makes it 44-19 in favor of Sioux Falls Christian. Trey Hansen has the ball, drives in, on the baseline, gets it out to Skogsburg, over to Carter. Carter, they're going to call a travel on Carter Hansen with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Vermilion trails by 25 to Sioux Falls Christian. That's the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Stay tuned at halftime for our Carlson's Body Shop halftime show, where we'll take a look around the state, courtesy of the Vermilion Medical Clinic. And we'll also give you stats and updates from the first half. That's the Carlson's Body Shop halftime show coming up. And here's Bennett Wassner, and they're going to call a foul on 22. or maybe a 3-second call. I don't know. But Vermilion gets the ball, 2:11 to go. Here's Trey Hansen over to Rohrig. Rohrig drives in on Goodberry, out to Zone Robinson. They're going to call a travel on Robinson. He had gathered it and then took a stutter step. So 2:04 to go in the second period. Sioux Falls Christian bringing the ball up by Jude Van Donkersgood. He drives in, and they're going to call a block on Connor Rohrig. Absolute horse crap call, but Van Donkersgood gets the 2, and he'll have a chance to go for the and 1. Sorry for the harsh language. So Van Donkersgood goes to the line and makes the free throw. He now has 9 points on the game. Makes it 47-19. Carter Hansen gets it over to Landon Cerny. Cerny gets it to Trey. Trey drives in, guarded by Van Donkersgood, and they're going to call a foul on the shot, I believe. Well, either way, he gets 2 because it will be their 5th personal. So that was a foul called on number 33 for Sioux Falls Christian. Oh, yep, he is out there. Okay. Braden Whitty. All right, 47-21. That's 2 for Trey. So a minute 31 to go here in the second period. 47-21. Sioux Falls Christian with the ball. Here's Goodberry. And Goodberry is fouled. It's on the floor, so Vermilion will inbound the ball. Or Sioux Falls Christian, it'll be Bennett Wassner inbounding. Also out there, like we said, Braden Whitty, Jude Van Donkersgood, Cole Snyder, and Griffin Goodberry. Cole Snyder for 3, no good. Rebound, Landon Cerny. Trey Hansen for 3, no good. Rebound, Jude Van Donkersgood. There's a good outlet pass ahead to Griffin Goodberry. Up, no good. Rebound, Carter Hansen. Carter drives into the paint, goes up, little floater, no good. Gets his rebound, puts it back up, no good. He was pretty much manhandled and mauled down there, but no call. And they try to get a slam dunk to Griffin Goodberry. Grabbed the rim. Vermilion saying, hey, that's supposed to be a foul, but Trey Hansen goes up with the right hand, up and in for Trey Hansen. That is his first field goal of the game. To go with 5 free throws, gives him 7 points. They've cut that lead to 24. Pretty much 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock, so Sioux Falls Christian will pretty much play for the final shot, I believe. And here is Bennett Wassner and Jude Van Donkersgood. 10 seconds to go. 6 on the shot clock. 5. They're going to call a foul, and that'll be the 4th on the team. So Bennett Wassner will inbound the ball. Wassner gets it into Snyder. And they get it down to Goodberry, up and in. And that's the way the first half will end. 49-23 in favor of Sioux Falls Christian. We'll be back with more on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK. Stay tuned for our Carlson's Body Shop halftime show. We'll be right back.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway. Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Of course, it'd be on the campus of Sioux Falls Christian High School. I'm an idiot. We're at halftime where Sioux Falls Christian is showing why they are the number one team in the state, at least Class A, but they might be the best team in the state. We'll see how they play like Yankton and other teams like that. But in that first half, they had 8 3-pointers. I don't remember too many not going down. And again, you are listening to the Carlson's Body Shop halftime show. And according, like I said, to the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, 49-23. Leading the way for Vermillion, Carter Hansen with 12, Trey Hansen with 7, Bryson Skogsberg with 2, and Zone Robinson with 2. Trey Hansen has 4 rebounds, as does Bryson Skogsberg. 1 rebound for Zone, 2 for Carter. Leading the way in scoring for Sioux Falls Christian, you have 12 points for Cole Snyder, 10 for Griffin Goodberry. You have 9 for Jude Van Donkers Good. You have 3 for Cooper Goodberry, 10. That's right, 10 for Carson Nichols, and then 5 for Brant Wassner. That first half was just dominated by Sioux Falls Christian because, I mean, they couldn't hit from the outside. They couldn't miss from the outside. And then when they did, they just it was cleaned up by Griffin Goodberry at 6'10", pretty athletic. Just hard to keep that down. And so Vermillion just definitely is outsized. And the outside shooting of this Sioux Falls Christian team is something to marvel at. So when we come back, we'll take a look around the state as the Carlson's Body Shop halftime show continues. Again, on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermillion trails Sioux Falls Christian 49-23. We'll be back after these messages from our Vermillion sportscasters on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No. just call Justin. At Vermilion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermilion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermilion Auto Works.
Vermilion Medical Clinic has an ongoing mission to provide areas with quality health care and convenient access to medical professionals. Our patients at Vermilion Medical Clinic value our dedicated primary care physicians, compassionate PAs, and consistently scheduled outreach specialty care. If you have health questions, need a screening, or have medical concerns for yourself or family members, call us for an appointment or visit vermilionmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We are up in the weight room, and so I'm grabbing some plates while we're on break there and getting my workout in. You know, got to do it while you can. We've got 2 games tonight. We'll be back on the air later after we deadhead to Irene for the Blizzard Buster Classic, as the Vermilion Tanager girls are taking on the Florence Henry Falcons, who are also girls, by the way. And that will be another great matchup. So we are excited for that. A lot of great matchups. We saw some great ones last night or yesterday in Mitchell, where the Wagner Red Raiders defeated the Centerville Tornadoes in a great matchup. And then Vermilion defeated Mount Vernon Plankinton. And, you know, I didn't check the score update for the Ethan Arlington game. It was great when we left. And I kind of wanted to stay, but I kind of wanted to get home too. And so let's just take a look at that one last night. Ethan defeated Arlington 51-41. So a look around the state brought to you by the Vermilion Medical Clinic for girls today. Mitchell defeated Harrisburg in AA 46-44. Rapid City Central defeated Watertown 50-46 in overtime. Huron defeats number 2 Sioux Falls Jefferson 50-48. And Rapid City Stevens defeats Brookings 59-46. O'Gorman over Sioux Falls Roosevelt 59-21. Brandon Valley 56, Aberdeen Central 31. In Class A girls, Hill City over Garrettson, Sioux Valley over Howard, Gayville Vollen over Chamberlain 52-29. Esteline Hendricks defeated Laverne, Minnesota. Beersford over Chester area. Crow Creek over Todd County. Lakota Tech defeated Alcester Hudson. And Crofton, Nebraska, the Fightin' Lady Warriors defeated Hamlin 63-49. I got to tell you, that loss is looking bigger and bigger for Vermilion. That Crofton girls team is great. They are undefeated. They have defeated teams that only have 1 loss. It's 2 Crofton. So anybody that doesn't know the Crofton girls basketball team, recognize that loss is one of those proverbial good losses. You hate to say it, but it was, for Vermilion to lose that game is not a shame, and nothing like that. Crofton, Nebraska, they produce great girls basketball. They are the top-ranked team in Class C2 in Nebraska. Just defeated 8-3 Hamlin in girls action. Flandreau over Parker 66-21. Hot Springs leads Deadwood 6-0. Dakota Valley at the half leads Andes Central Dakota Christian 31-22. Remember, Andes Central, that is the home school for kids that go to live in Pickstown. That started in 1969 with the closure of the Pickstown High School. So one Linda Harvey, now Linda Harvey Schumacher, and people like Kenton Weber, Mike Ackerman had to go to Lake Andes unless they moved, which kids did back then with the Corps. And so while they are technically, I believe, Golden Eagles by graduation, they are Pickstown Engineers at heart. So that's why we will always talk about the Andes Central Dakota Christian scores. And right now they are trailing Dakota Valley Girls 31-22. Groton area is leading Great Plains Lutheran after 3, 49-33. Langford area over North Central 22-9 at the half. And those are all the score updates in Class A. In Class B, Menno defeated Scotland 40-34. That was Menno's first victory of the year. Scotland is now 1-8. Menno is now 1-8. Viborg Hurley defeated Freeman Academy Marion 60-17. And that is kind of a look around the state, brought to you by the Vermilion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Well, we're going to get started here. Third quarter, Vermilion trails on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard 49-34. to 23 now. Probably bears reminding that if they do fall behind by 30 here in the second half, it does become a running clock. So just be aware of that. So 49 to 23, Sioux Falls Christian will start with possession. And here is Cole Snyder. Snyder gets it over to Van Donkersgood into Griffin Goodberry. Turnaround jumper. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. I mean, he's just a 6'10 junior. He's just going to get better. And that's 12 points for him now on the night. 28-point lead for Sioux Falls Christian. Here's Carter Hansen at the top of the key. Drives in. Puts it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound to Brant Wassner. Same starting five for both teams. Wassner drives in. Lays it up, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Wassner. That'll be Wassner's third personal. Have you ever noticed there are a lot of good players on this Sioux Falls Christian team? Get it? Van Donkersgood, Griffin Goodberry, Cooper Goodberry. A lot of good players. Everyone's laughing at home. Here's Bryson Skogsberg driving the baseline. He's trapped, and that pass goes a little errant. Zone Robinson unable to connect. Griffin Goodberry goes for the dunk. That is their second dunk attempt to no avail, but Brant Wassner does get the rebound and the putback. That will make it 53 to 23, I believe. They haven't. And that ball almost goes out of bounds. And Trey Hansen goes up with the right hand, and that is good for Trey. So it makes it 53 to 25, 6:43 to go. So here's Wassner over to Goodberry. Goodberry drives in, gets it on the block, kicks it back out. And there's a three-pointer for Cole Snyder. That is Snyder's third three-pointer. 56 to 25, 6:23 to go. Here's Skogsberg, gets it off to Rohrig. Rohrig to Carter. Hansen, Carter for three, no good. Rebound, Van Donkersgood. Van Donkersgood has the ball knocked away by Trey Hansen. It's touched last, though, by Brant Wassner. And like we said, that clock will continue to run. 6:03, 6:02, 6:01, 6. Carter Hansen brings the ball up, trailing by 31. Here's Skogsberg into the lane, kicks it out to Connor Rohrig. Rohrig for three. That's going to be way too strong. Rebound, Griffin Goodberry. Gets it to Jude Van Donkersgood. Over to Cooper Goodberry. Cooper guarded by Rohrig. Turnaround jumper for Cooper is up and in. Gives him 5 points on the night. Here's Carter Hansen, gets it over to Skogsberg. Skogsberg for three, and that is off. Rebound, Rohrig up and in. Connor Rohrig with his first points of the night. Every starter has now scored for Vermilion. Jude Van Donkersgood with 5:20 to go. Vermilion trailing 58 to 27. Griffin Goodberry at the elbow. Beautiful touch. This player, he's going to be a good player. He's a junior now. Put a little more muscle on him. He could be really, really good, I think. Here's Carter Hansen. Long three-point attempt. No good off the iron. Rebound, Cooper Goodberry. 5 minutes to go. There's the dunk attempt by Goodberry. That's 0 for 3. I think you have to stop at that point. So that ball is out of bounds off of Goodberry's hands. They're really trying to get a dunk, though, tonight, aren't they? Trey Hansen coming up. 60 to 27. 4:41 to go. Zone Robinson down low. Met there by Goodberry. Out to Trey. Trey with the pull-up jumper, fouled there by Griffin Goodberry. That'll be Goodberry's third personal. So leading the way, Cole Snyder with 15 points, which is about 1 point above his average. And Cooper Goodberry with 14, about 4.5 below his. So Trey Hansen at the line to shoot two. First free throw is no good. Trey Hansen looking to get into double figures. And that free throw is up and good. That gets him to 10. So Trey and Carter are the two Tanagers in double figures. 60 to 28. Here's Van Donkersgood. Kicks it out to Wassner. Here's Cooper Goodberry, back to Wassner, down to a cutting Goodberry, and Goodberry with the putback. Easy layup, makes it 62 to 28, 3:50 to go. Here's Carter Hansen driving in. Picked up there by Cooper Goodberry. Cooper with his will now have his third personal foul. No. I thought they called a foul, but I guess not. Cole Tweeten checks in. Connor Rohrig checks out. So it was a turnover on Vermilion. Here's Griffin Goodberry drives in. No good. Rebound, Carter Hansen. Here's Zone Robinson at the elbow. Kicks it back out to Carter. Over to Bryson Skogsberg, who drives in. Lays it in. Nice lay-in for Bryson Skogsberg. Gives him 4 points on the night. That was Cooper Goodberry for 3. Gives Goodberry 10 points. Third Charger in double figures. 2:45 to go. 65-35 Vermilion trails. Here's Skogsberg. Looks to drive in. Pull-up jumper. Up and in for Bryson. Here's a full timeout called by Vermilion, I believe. 65-32. We'll be back in 1 minute on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermilion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermilion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermilion Vision Care Associates.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where Vermilion trails 65-32. This is Tanager basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jen Ashley. First of 2 games tonight. Next one is not here. It's in Irene, as the Tanager girls will take on Florence Henry. Now that is a 3-pointer for Brant Wassener. That gives Wassener 10 points on the night. The 4th Charger in double figures. Zone Robinson with the floater. That's his first field goal of the night, gives him 4 points. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. That ball stolen away, knocked away, I should say, by Trey Hansen, but into the hands of Cooper Goodberry. And they're going to call a block on Bryson Skogsberg. That'll be Bryson's first personal. Oh, and they're saying, did the shot go? Okay. So 70-34, that was Cooper Goodberry. Gives him 12 points, going for 13 here. And he makes it. 71-34, Vermilion trails. Here's Carter Hansen again. Just a reminder, it is running clock. Unless there are free throws being shot or a timeout called. Here's Zone Robinson. Kicks it over to Skogsberg. Skogsberg met there by Brant Wassener. Gets it back to the hands of Zone Robinson. Zone, nice spin move. Kicks it over to Cole Tweeten. Jumper for Tweeten, no good. Rebound, Jude Van Donkersgood. Van Donkersgood. And that ball is out of bounds off of Vermilion. And here's the one thing, if you look at the stat sheets for Sioux Falls Christian, no, 7 games, the last sheet that I saw, but the number of quarters wasn't correct because they get to take the fourth quarter off so often. That was 35. I believe that was Wassener again. Gives him 9. So Trey Hansen will go to line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. That's his 7th free throw of the night. Cole Tweeton getting on the board. Makes the score 73-37. $18 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's Cole Snyder guarded by Trey Hansen. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermilion trails 73-37. They wanted to get the dunk, but Goodberry could not do it. Gives him 19 points. Here's Trey Hansen with the long shot attempt at the last second. No good. After 3, Vermilion trails 75-37. We'll be back after these messages on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where the Vermilion Tanagers, after 3, trail Sioux Falls 75-37. Vermilion will begin with possession again. Due to the more than 30-point deficit, it will be a running clock, except when going to the line to shoot free throws and timeouts. Trey Hansen hits the shot and will go to the line to shoot the and one, as he was fouled by Braden Whitty. That was Whitty's second. And Hansen hits the free throw. He is 8 of 9 from the line tonight. Makes it 75-40. Here's Whitty, drives in, and that is a jump ball. Well, possession will remain with Sioux Falls Christian as the clock continues to run. 7:19 to go. As here is Bennett Wassner over to Goodberry. There's to Nichols. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Bryson Skogsberg. Bryson with the long jumper, and that is good. Skogsberg with 8 points. Two Tanagers in double figures. Carter with 12, Trey with 14. There's a three-point attempt for Sioux Falls. Rebound Zone Robinson. Zone drives in, and he is fouled on the shot and makes it, so he'll be going for the and one. Again, Vermilion now has it down to a 31-point lead. Now the clock should be stopped for free throws. I thought they stopped the clock for free throws. But Zone does make it. That gives Zone 7 points on the night. 6:07 to go. So it's now a 30-point lead. Checking in for Vermilion will be number 44, Wyatt Morse. Oh, we'll see who else is here. Skogsberg with the rebound. Up and fouled on the shot. So Skogsberg will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw for Skogsberg is up and no good. So in comes Wyatt Morse, Trenton Thomas, number 32, Gabe Larson, and number 14, Hunter Morse. I believe it's Cade Roovers waiting to replace Skogsberg after Skogsberg hits the free throw. And that, yes, is it number 10? Okay. Yeah, it is Cade Roovers. So 5:34 to go, 75-46. That's no good for Sioux Falls Christian. Ball is stolen away by Boston Gertis. Three-point attempt is no good for Sioux Falls Christian. Rebound for Vermilion to Hunter Morse. Cade Roovers brings the ball up as Vermilion moves the ball around here. And that ball is out of bounds off of Hunter Morse. 5:02 to go as the clock continues to run. Vermilion down 29. As Carson Nichols is the only player still out there for Sioux Falls Christian of the regular rotation. There's a rebound for Cameron Prinz, and put back for Prinz makes it 77-46. 4:38 to go as the clock will continue to run. Here's Cade Roovers So here's Larson with the ball. Into Trenton Thomas. Back to Larson. Larson for three, and that is good. Gabe Larson with the three-pointer. Makes it 77-49. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Carson Nichols kicks it out to Whitty. Whitty with the floater, no good. Rebound to Gabe Larson. Larson brings the ball up. And here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Sioux Falls Christian, to Canyon Prinz. Bennett Wassner brings the ball back out. 3:32 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermilion trails 77-49. And that was a looping layup by Boston Gertis. Here's Cade Roovers on the right-hand side. Drives in, dribbles off his foot, unfortunately. So that will go over to Sioux Falls Christian. 3:05 to go as that clock keeps on ticking. 79-49, Vermilion trails by 30. They will fall for the second time this season. Sioux Falls Christian will move to 9-0, pretty much solidifying that first place ranking for now. Again, in about a week, they will be playing Dakota Valley. And there's a three-point attempt that's no good. That Dakota Valley matchup, again, Dakota Valley plays Hamlin. Did I say tonight? I think they play Hamlin tonight. And so that will be a big matchup. We'll keep an eye on that as we bring you the Vermilion Tanager girls from the Blizzard Buster Classic in Irene. So Cade Roovers and Wyatt Morse checking in. Spencer Blanchette, a 5'9" freshman guard. And Luke Jensen, a 6'3" freshman guard. And Frankie Orr as well. All right, and Bennett Wassner. All right, so 81-49, with a minute 50 to go. So Blanchette with the three, no good. So Braden Whitty will inbound the ball for Sioux Falls Christian. Again, out there for Vermilion, you have number 21, Trenton Thomas. Number 40, Frankie Orr. Number 30, Luke Jensen. Number 35, Carson Preister. Number 13, Spencer Blanchette. A minute 14 to go. Vermilion trails by 32, 81-49 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. And you're listening to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. And there is a shot they're going to call. They stepped out of bounds, turnover. As the clock runs down, 54 seconds to go. Blanchette brings the ball up. That's Luke Jensen with the short jumper, no good. Rebound to Preister, off of the hands of Blanchette, but then off of a charger. 32 seconds remaining. Vermilion will inbound the ball. This will probably be the last play of the game, as Blanchette will inbound the ball. 24, 23. So they get it into Jensen. That was Carson Preister. Drives in. Preister is fouled on the shot as the clock continues to run. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Nope, now they stopped it. See, they did not stop it the other time, and that's, I think with these running clock rules, I don't know that the scorekeepers all necessarily know. So 9.7 seconds remaining. Carson, first free throw, up and good. So Carson Preister with the point. Stay tuned for the First Dakota National Bank post-game show. That one rolls out, and that rebounded by Carson Nichols, and that will be the game. 81-50, Vermilion will fall for the second time this season. They'll fall to 7-2. Sioux Falls Christian will improve to 9-0. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with a brief post-game show as we need to get to Irene here on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion Yankton, and Vermilion streaming on YouTube. This is Vermilion Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday. Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls Christian High School, where the Vermilion Tanagers fall to the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. And the final tally, 4 points for Vermilion, 2 points for Connor Rohrig, 9 for Zone Robinson. 9 for Bryson Skogsberg, 7 for Zone Robinson, 12 for Carter Hansen, 14 for Trey Hansen, 2 for Cole Tweeten, 3. Sorry, I had the sheet here, and I put it away. 3 for Gabe Larson, and 1 for Carson Preister. Vermilion just could not battle the three-point shot making of Sioux Falls Christian. So they ended up with 12 made three-pointers, and the inside game of Griffin Goodberry. Sorry. They ended up with 5 players in double figures, plus Luke Donner's good at 9. So Luke Van Donker's good, sorry, with 9. So just Sioux Falls Christian showing why they are the #1 team in the state. Vermilion showing that I think they're still a very good team. I don't think they played their best tonight. I think they might have been a little intimidated. A 6'10" athletic big man is tough to deal with. And then when the team starts hitting threes like that, it's really tough to deal with. So we are going to pack up. We're going to get ready to go to Irene. Just a thank you to all of our sponsors. This is the First Dakota National Bank postgame show. They are the sponsor also of the pregame show. We also want to let you know every timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance in downtown Vermilion. For all of your appliance needs, go to Murph's Appliance. Vermilion Medical Clinic offers us that look around the state. Vermilion Medical Clinic, so much care, so close to home. And thank you to Midwest Ready Mix, as they are their scoreboard sponsor. So every time we mention that scoreboard, think of Midwest Ready Mix. Well, for Jen Ashley, I'm Michael Schumacher. We're going to hit the road here shortly as we try to get to Irene to bring you some more Tanager basketball, as the Tanager girls will be taking on Florence Henry Falcons at the Blizzard Buster Classic in Irene, Wakanda. So we will be coming back shortly. Not shortly, but in about an hour and a half. You'll be hearing from us again as we look to bring you more basketball. And so, again, I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jen Ashley. We'll be back later with our broadcast of Tanager girls basketball. Tanager boys fall. Oh, the scoreboard also fell. The Tanager boys fall to the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. We'll be back later. Keep it tuned to ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermilion and Yankton, and Vermilion streaming for Tanager basketball. Also, Classic Hits will have USD women's basketball in the meantime. I believe pregame starts at 5:30 as they are in Brookings to take on SDSU. Well, until then, you have a good afternoon and a good evening.